4 of us, isn't there?
Yes.
Well, you're giving me too many knives and forks.
No, give everybody 2 of each.
Oh, I see. So we're having 2 dinners, are we? And you've got a spare knife in case the other one goes blunt.
No, a knife and fork for the first course and a knife and fork for the main course. Put the small ones on the outside.
Oh, yeah, I knew that all the time. I was just testing you. What's for the first course? I've worked out it isn't soup.
It's ham with melon.
Come again?
It's a kind of Italian ham. It's cured in a different way, and I hope you like it because it's very dear.
That's all right. I thought I was going daft for a minute. I thought it said ham and melon.
Yes, that's right.
Where'd you get that one from?
Oh, I don't know. It's a thing, you see. Every so often I get a desperate urge to try something different for once.
Yeah, but melons is for afters. You can't have ham and melon. Someone's pulling your leg.
You'll find it's very nice.
Well, you might convince me, but I don't think you'll convince Percy. I mean, I'm young and adaptable and I'm well daft, but Percy's set in his ways. He'll probably get up and go. Does he know that Phyllis is coming?
Well...
He doesn't, does he? Oh, great.
Well, I gave him a time half an hour earlier than her, so with a bit of luck and a couple of glasses of sherry, he might be in a sort of mellow frame of mind.
With a bit of luck, he'll get the hump and he'll go home.
That's not the Christmas spirit.
On high, in heaven the bells are... Oh, hi, Kate. What are you doing here? Aren't you going to O'Brien's?
Yeah, I'm going for my dinner, aren't I?
Oh, I'm glad, Kate. Thought they disowned you so much.
Well, I said that, didn't I? I said, if you're on your own, you're very welcome to come and get outside some of our turkey. I said you'd be welcome.
You did, Jack, you did.
Yeah, been at Amnesty, had I?
That's very nice. Listen, I don't have to be half-cut to give us some sort of hospitality, you know.
Listen, if you want half-cut most of the time, folk might take you up on it more.
You never miss a dig, do you? Even in the trenches, they have a truce at Christmas. Not at our house, though.
Well, seeing as it's Christmas, I'll let you buy me a drink. And if you're having it too shy to go in your pocket or off.
Wait a minute, Gloria, love.
No, I thought if it were me, you know, I'd rather do things myself, wouldn't you? I mean, because you do them faster, don't you? I mean, and there's people saying, can I help you? Can I give you a hand? Well, you could have them done, couldn't you? But you can't say, can you? And on the other hand, I thought, well, I'll not be able to sit there and see her struggling, so I thought it best if I...
Yeah,
you know,
you did right,
yeah.
And a pale ale for the missus.
Hey,
and,
what do you mean, pale ale? It's Christmas, have you heard him? I'll have a sherry, a large one, and don't forget Ivy.
Oh, not for me, love, I've got to
Time
school.
for one.
After all you've said to him in here, you are trying to get me letters for I'm going visiting.
Sam, I am sorry. I'm going to ask you to leave.
What have I done?
Chuck, if you were to go down the cellar steps with a face like that on, you'd turn the ale. I can't risk it. Come on, it's Christmas.
And what's Christmas without a Christmas pudding, eh?
Have you still not found that pudding?
No, I have not.
Well, all right. But you can't let it ruin everything else for you.
It grieved him, it did. It grieved him, that Sugden. And now see, the cup has been dashed from my lips. Or in this case, pudding.
I was wrong.
What about?
I think you do enjoy being miserable. Well, all right, Sam. I hope that you have a rotten, miserable Christmas.
And all the best to you. And here's wishing you all you wish yourself.
Turkey's done. Flipping heck, it should be time it took. It's been in and out of that oven more times, but you can't be too careful with frozen.
Well, it's getting ordinary now, though, isn't it, turkey? I mean, at one time it used to be a big thing, but now it's...
Yeah, well, I don't know about you, kid, but we didn't have it every day in our house, did we?
Well, I'm not saying that, Vera. It's just, they're advertising it, aren't they, more for every day,
Oh, it's
like.
going the same way as chicken, innit? I mean, you remember, and chicken.
Ah, well, Jack, now you're talking chicken. I mean, chicken what chicken,
But
wasn't
you
it?
never see it, so it did you?
Yeah, but it was a big thing in them days. I mean, then chicken with chicken and turkey with flipping turkey.
Oh, wait, turkey. Now that was something else.
Yeah, but I mean, today, I mean, chicken, just chicken.
That's what I'm saying, Jack. I mean, turkey's going the same way, isn't it? I mean, now, turkey is just turkey. It's that blooming beautiful lunatic from Norfolk.
Yeah, there's only one thing tells you it's Christmas now, isn't there?
What's that?
Your bonus that you get in your packet.
Oh, hey, kid, that were a bitter, all right,
Yeah.
wasn't it? 100 quid.
I wanted to tell him how much.
100 nickel, well, get him in, I will believe it's
Well,
Christmas.
that's it now.
Is it the lost chord you're looking for?
No, I'm looking for my Christmas pudding.
In the piano?
Yeah, I reckon it was that Sugden. He couldn't swallow the thought of it, me having this precious pudding. Catering core.
Well, I don't think anyone would hide it in a piano.
There's no telling what they'll do.
Good girl. I've just come to fetch those.
But I've got them.
And I'll tell you something else now, and not just because it's Christmas, but it's very much appreciated around here. Don't think it isn't. I mean the way you do your job.
Well, thanks.
All right, that's the only way it's due. And what are you doing with old Sam in here anyway? Getting you under the mistletoe?
Was he, Eck?
Well, if he wasn't, I will. Well, what are you hanging around here for? Go on. They're busy in there.
Oh, I can just get my penny off and have a quiet sherry. That would be very nice.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's that unearthly calm and before the, what's it, innit?
Before the clash and tumult of battle, you mean? I do hope not.
It's nice though, this sherry. Is it strong? It tastes it.
I think it is quite. They put brandy in it, don't they? It's called fortified.
Oh, that's definitely what we need, fortifying.
Oh, I do wish you wouldn't. I've been slaving in there and we're going to have a nice dinner.
I'll get it. I bet he's brought his ukulele. Oh, hello, love. How are you? So much for the planets, Phyllis.
Oh, Phyllis.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I've come a bit early. I thought I might be able to give you a hand. Well, there's plenty to do, isn't there? I brought you a little present.
Oh, you shouldn't. Oh, thank you.
They're only bath salts and a bit of talcum powder.
Well, you should have played to last year. That's what I got her.
Oh, very
well,
nice. Thank you.
To be honest, I think I've just about got enough. Sissy brought me some, that's her next door.
Oh, yeah.
Then Gail gave me some, and two customers out at cafe. Very nice of them. They come in regular, they're from transport. And I always look after them right, to give them a few extra beans, you know.
Yes. Well, there's some more to add to the collection.
Oh, and here's me. Ta very much. You can't have enough of a good thing, can you?
You promise me absolutely faithfully that you don't play Monopoly.
I make my living buying and selling. It's not my idea of relaxation.
It goes on forever. And it's all been carefully put away so we can carry on after dinner. I mean, I like Tracy very much, but...
Well, it's Christmas, isn't it? There you are in the bosom of your family. Should think yourself lucky.
I suppose so. What are you doing for your Christmas dinner?
Me? I'm going to a hotel in town, the Cavendish. Do you know it?
It's very pricey, isn't it?
Well, it's all right for people like us that got nowhere to go.
Oh.
And they do the washing up.
And I bet they don't play Monopoly either.
Look, I'll tell you what. If things get too rough, why don't you pop round for a brandy?
I was going to suggest that.
Well, it's a good idea, but I don't think it'll go down too well with the family.
Why not?
Well, it's Christmas, isn't it?
I should expect they'll be glad to see the back of me for an hour or two.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, if you turn up and I won't expect you to, well, that would really be very nice.
He has, he's brought it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Yes, we were just discussing whether you'd bring your ukulele.
Oh, I wouldn't let you down on that one. You know what they say, don't they? There's many good tune played on an old ukulele. I'll just tune it up, let you get used to the room. You know, they don't like being shifted. It's the temperature, you know. I don't please. Oh, there's four of us. Are we expecting another?
Yes.
I'm just making the gravy, and you're quite right. There's many a good tune played on an old ukulele.
Well, that's knackered, this one. Merry Christmas.
I thought you two were having your dinners together.
Oh, yes, we are.
Well, if you don't mind me saying so, I mean, who's doing the cooking, or are you having a barm cake?
Oh, no. We're having a bit of smoked salmon to start with, aren't we, Mary?
Oh, yes. Well, that was my contribution, because, well, it doesn't need any cooking, does it? I mean, you just have it with lemon juice and brown bread. I know it's dear, but there's no waste, is there?
Well, now I suppose you could say that the same for caviar.
Next year. No, then we're going to have a nice piece of beef. Because when you're on your own, you don't want to keep looking at a big fat turkey in the fridge for days, do you? No. So I did the beef this morning, because you get a better flavour with a bit of standing, don't you?
And you don't want cold meat for your Christmas dinner, do you?
Oh, no, it'll go in the microwave. 2 minutes, it'll be piping hot. Same with the veg, same with the pudding.
Oh, you've gone in for a microwave, have you?
Yeah, she's trying to persuade me to have one.
Oh, Betty, they're very good if you're on your own.
Oh, that's what I don't like about them. I mean, well, the modern equivalent to a gas ring, aren't they?
A gas ring?
The way our mind works. No, then we'll have our dinner out of the microwave. We'll record the Queen's speech on the video, and if we could only find another machine to eat it all for us, we wouldn't have to go.
Hello, Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas. Right, well, it's all ready, as soon as you like.
Right, oh, Mrs. O.
Oh, you know, I could just hear Eddie the way you said that.
And what he would have said, Webster, is what you have in Mrs. O, as soon as she's been slaving over your dinner.
All right, Mrs. O.
Well, I think I could force a drop of sherry down.
You can have it on me, Elder, and call it your Christmas bonus.
Oh, right, well, I'll have a large one then. And it's that sherry Mrs. Walker used to like.
Go on then, seems it's only once a year.
It's not on the slide, this brandy butter.
You are?
But the brandy butter, the Christmas pud. Wonderful.
You can have me out here.
Well, if you like. But wait till we're closed, eh?
I was talking about your cooking. You're not bad, are you?
Well, I could turn my hand to almost anything here.
You can have down. You've had enough.
And may I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much, and compliments of the season to
And
all.
you. Cheers, love it. Cheers. It's nice to be waited on.
That makes a change for you, doesn't it? Mind you, this makes a change and all.
What exactly is it? Is it bacon or what?
Well, it's,
Oh, heck.
It's Italian ham, Mr. Sugden.
I know what it is, lad. I'm just trying to remember what they call it. It'll come in a minute. Prosciutto.
Oh, I think that's what they do call it. You've had it before?
Had it? I feasted on it, feasted.
Oh, yeah, where?
I drove a field kitchen the length of flipping Italy. Liberated a lot of this stuff and all, I can tell you. Wonderful stuff. Food for the gods.
Oh, well, I'm glad I pleased you. All right, Phyllis.
Yeah. Well, if it's Italian, I'm glad I put my holiday teeth in.
Hey, good one, Phyllis.
You don't need teeth for this. It melts on your tongue. Prosciutto.
You know, it must be wonderful knowing everything. Mind you, it's not bad, Mrs. Bishop.
Well, it seems to do the trick.
Draw, Merry Christmas.
Right, well,
See you. All the best.
Nicely timed. Just about ready to pop the spumante in there.
Oh, that's the best suggestion I've heard today.
Well, second best, anyway.
Oh, what's the best?
Well, you know what they say. The best is yet to come.
Let's hope, eh?
Where's Bet?
Oh, she's just gone down the road with Rita and Mavis. Don't know what for. Said she wouldn't be long. Muggins here left to clear up. Cinderella, me.
Come on, don't kid yourself.
Oh, I'm not moaning. Well, get me dinner, aren't I?
I meant what I said, you know. There's people around here think a lot of you. Well, there's certainly me.
Well, as I said, thanks very much.
I mean, it wasn't just an excuse to get you under the mistletoe.
Glad to hear it.
And just to prove it, I'm very happy to do it all over again. Without the mistletoe coming into it. See? No mistletoe.
Frank, please stop it. It's anything in a skirt with you, isn't it?
You know, you just have no idea how attractive you are, do you? Or you wouldn't say that.
Frank, I'm not going to kiss you. Now, will you let me go? Look, Bet'll be here any minute. Well, don't you think about that.
I would never do anything to her, Bet.
You just like living dangerously, don't you?
Yeah, well, maybe you're right. We could choose a better time.
What do you mean, we?
You know damn well what I mean. Don't tell me you don't fancy it. I can tell the difference between a mistletoe kiss and the real thing any time.
Tracy, do you want to go and find your daddy's hammer?
What for?
So your mummy can smash that thing you're blowing. Or you could just stop blowing it if you like.
What a good idea.
Can't we finish the game first, can we?
Oh, all right then, if you'll get all the stuff out.
Well, I think you can split my property between you, because I'm going out.
Oh, where you going?
Said I'd go and have a drink with somebody.
I think all the pubs are shut yet, aren't they, Ken?
Yeah, well shut.
No, he's had his dinner at a hotel. So I said I'd go along afterwards and be sociable.
Oh, who's this then?
Fella from over the road. Mike Baldwin. So if it's okay with you, count me out of the Monopoly.
Where are you meeting him?
The Cavendish.
And how are you getting there?
Well, can I borrow the car?
No. Well, you'll be drinking.
Well, I'll ring for a taxi then.
You hardly know the man.
We were dancing at that wedding do.
Yes, we noticed.
You don't mind, do you?
Well, for one thing, I think he's a bit old for you.
I'm not thinking of marrying him.
Tracy, I'll help you with that, love.
I can do it.
Do I get the idea you don't particularly like him? I mean, I can understand, with your politics and his. I mean, I expect he's pretty fascist. But he's interesting company. I won't bring him home. I promise.
Another glass of the port, Mr. Sugden?
Well, I wouldn't say no.
I think they'd all say the same to that.
I know it's supposed to go round the table a particular way, but I can never remember which it is.
Who cares, as long as it gets here?
You can remember. It's right is right.
It must be wonderful knowing everything.
Well, it's not your fault, you know now, lad. You haven't been around as long as I have. You've never waited on its officer's mess, have you?
Can't say I have.
Well, I paid for my education fighting the war for it. So count yourself lucky.
I don't see what it matters, though, which way it goes round.
But you see, it's got to go that road, because if you pass on going left, you're in danger knocking your glass over, aren't you? Well, with your priceless vintage, you don't want that, do you? I mean, you're poor and pass with that, and you, that road, you see. Etiquette. I mean, it's only another word for common sense. Particularly when you've had a few.
He's a scholar, isn't he? That's what they say is down at Legion's Club. The professor, that's what they call him.
I'll get it.
Well, there's a lot of scallywags and wits down at Legion.
Hey, they're having an extension New Year's Eve there.
So I believe.
Oh, are you doing anything New Year's Eve?
Well, I don't know, might be.
Well, there you are. There's the Legion. You can both go.
A visitor. I won't be a minute.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to toast to absent friends.
Oh, Mr. Tyndall, Merry Christmas.
Aye. Yeah. Had a good dinner, did you? Aye, we have a right good dinner, haven't we?
Hey, Mrs. Bishop's done us proud.
Have a nice Christmas pud, have you?
Oh, I had that a grand.
More than some of us. Well, he should have looked after it better.
That pudding was stolen by somebody.
Well, it was somebody who knew a good pudding, because that were a good pudding. A lot went into that pudding.
Well, I know bloke what thought most highly of it.
Who?
The bloke has made it.
You're not saying I pinch it back off you.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to let a Christmas pudding upset me Christmas.
Well, it upsets me. I put a lot of time and effort into that pudding.
Well, I don't want to talk about it at all very much, Mrs. But
what did you come for, then?
I invited him to drop in, Mr. Sugden.
You should have known better.
You two, will you stop it? The only time you're happy, you two, is when you're knocking cobs off each other.
Lovely dinner, Mrs. Bishop, lovely. But me, I'm leading a retreat. The Queen's Own battalion of innocent bystanders is withdrawing to prepared positions in the pub.
I may join you before very long.
They're not open yet.
You can stand outside and wait. It's only an hour or two. See ya.
Do either of you want a bit of tea or something?
No.
No, I've eaten enough for a week.
Won't be a minute.
Well, if you do.
I'd just like to know what he thinks he's playing at, that's all.
Oh, maybe you should have just told her flat she couldn't go.
And told her why, I suppose. A damn good mind to go down to that hotel.
Oh, come on, Ken, you can't do that. Then you really would have
Yes,
to...
I know, but it's how I feel. You realise he's probably got a room booked down there.
Ken,
You'd just jump into all sorts of conclusions.
Yes, well, I would, wouldn't I? I know him. And so do you, remember?
That's not very fair.
No. I'm sorry.
Well, here we are, Christmas again. Been a funny kind of a year, hasn't it?
Yeah, one way and another.
It's funny the way things work out. I bet you've given up hope, haven't you? How do you mean? Well, of ever getting your man married off. Oh, yes, it's funny how things work out.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Mind you, you've come close. Closer than I think I'll ever come.
Did it turn out all right in end, your turkey, Vera?
Hey, kid, I think there's something wrong with my stove, you know. It doesn't heat up properly. I don't know what he's looking at her for, because he's got the same trouble.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I bet you've given up hope, haven't you?
You've just said that, Hilda.
Mind you, I'm sure they'll be very happy, you know, because you see, for one thing, they've got good neighbours. Now, you do want neighbours what take an interest, don't you?
Well, we've got at least one of them.
Oh, more than that. No, they're all right round here. Well, I mean, look at you. You keep coming back, don't you? You're here now.
I can't think why.
Because there's not the same friendliness on them estates. And you know why it is?
No, Hilda.
Gardens. Oh, yes, now, it's all very fine having a garden. But you see, here, you've got to go out on your step if it's only to put your milk bottles out. So you keep bumping into both. But if you've got a garden, well, you're cut off, aren't you? No, you want to move back round here. That's what you want to do.
Oh, I don't know, Hilda. I think I could get quite keen on gardening.
Frank!
Don't do it. No train, dear. At the very shiny nose.
Oi, we've got no licence for that.
You don't need a licence for singing.
Oh, singing, sorry. I thought you were slaughtering a horse.
See, that's the trouble with this country. There's no what's it, is there? I mean, abroad, you'd have the castanets out.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what's all right for you lot, you know. I have to go home with them.
Hey, here's my big lad. He'll buy us a drink, won't you?
You've had enough already, you.
You take after there, Tommy, you. We were tight-fisted, bought us a milk jug for a wedding present. Flaming milk jug.
I was just coming to find you. See if you fancy a turn on deck.
Why? Are they going a bit uppity?
Oh, no, they're fine. Jack's in good form, but nothing we can't handle.
You probably don't need me then.
Now, you know better than that.
You're first time all year you've got misery. Well,
Yes, Rita. Is this just the Christmas spirit, or has she got this one housebroke?
I wouldn't know, love. I really wouldn't know.
Same again, anyway.
We are talking about this, are we?
you're not about this.
And there's more at the same time tomorrow. And next year on Plus, Seth and Betty face up to the law in Emmerdale.